This is how I pulled up to my work meeting today.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets.
I don't want no styles with me in the street. Oh, Salah! Darwin Nunes! Everybody got time for that. McAllister! Everybody got time for that. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! I pulled up to work today. I was like, no, Jurgen Klopp! I don't want nobody with me in the streets. No, no, no! I don't want no scowls with me in the streets. Mo Salah! Luis Diaz! Endo! Van Dijk! Gallagher! Oh man! It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Actually, it's the end of the workday in America. And I want to know if your Liverpool friends showed up to work. Did they actually pull up? Because I heard, my friend told me, he's like, my Liverpool buddy, he didn't come to work. He called in sick. I was like, tell that Scouser. Listen, I don't want no Scouser fucking with me in these streets. Oh my God. It's gonna be a beautiful week, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Amad Diallo. You know why? Because I don't want no Scouser in these streets. Nah. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, you're gonna flop. Ain't nobody got. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you for being here. This is the Football Power Hour. Let's get the show going. Listen. I have to run it back one more time, man. One more time. I don't want no scowls fucking with me in these streets. Oh boy. Well, Connor Bradley, we meet again. Shout out to Connor Bradley in the house. Yo, Connor, I was looking for you yesterday. You were not outside, my friend. Where have you been? Long time no see. Shout out to everybody that's in the house, by the way. Big up to Luan France saying we're going to Wembley. Yes. Oh, I mean, we have to get through Coventry though. But yes, Wembley is close. Stephanie says Liverpool fans don't work. Stephanie, guys, tell me how your day went. Let's start from there, especially the people that have friends that support Liverpool, and you know, I know a couple of people did not pick up the phone. You know, actually, we ended the stream yesterday with calling a Liverpool friend of mine who was just like, I looked at that phone, I did not want to pick up. I chose not to pick up. You know, and I was like, you know what? Where's the quadruple now?
Get out of here, man.
It's the race for the quadruple has got a hamstring now, you know. So anyway, big up to you for being here. By the way, thank you for hitting the like button. If you if you have already done so. And GB is in the house as well, saying, "Yo, hope everyone in the room is well today." That's exactly where I want to start. GB, how was your day? How was your day? Oh boy! If you're new, by the way, to this channel, first of all, yes, banter is what we love to do, but obviously we try and do it in the most respectable way possible. But also we do this thing after every Manchester United game where we look at every player's performance and give him a performance grade and a performance remark. It's sort of like a little, the fun thing for me about this is like we get to play like teacher, like writing a little what the player, usually a positive constructive feedback, but sometimes it's a summary of just what we saw, from that particular player. So I hope you guys can participate in this game with me. It's a little fun. It's a little nice way to look back at that game. Shout out to you if you watched the game again today. Hit the like button if you at least saw some highlights again today. Oh, also hit the like button if the moment when Amad Diallo got that ball, you screamed, "Pass it back, give it back to Garnacho," because that pass was under hit, right? We talked about that. That pass was more of a 1-2, give it back to me. But Ahmad did a very, very intelligent thing of just sort of, buying himself some space and putting it on his dominant foot. And we were so fortunate that the boys' finishing is calm. Amad Diallo, you're a very bad good boy, As my uncle would say, a very bad good boy. We're going to talk about the couple of bad boys that we have in Manchester United in a moment. Let me just say shout out to you. Yale as well in the building. Yes, Red J in the house. Red J. First of all, GB says Mark sent Puppy a Trini clock. That's why he's late. He's on Trini time. Oh my goodness. My apologies. I had a couple of technical difficulties to begin with. But also what I want to say too is listen. Mark did not send me no Trini clock. Let's give Mark the respect he deserves. He did not give me no Trini clock. But what I will say is this. GB, check this out. This is what I have to say about that. Listen.
I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. I know they gonna be there. And they know I'm gonna do the best job I can possibly do.
That's pretty much GB. That's pretty much GB right there. And Stephanie knows I'm coming. Shay likes to say, "You late." But Shay, just talk to Steph and Yale.
I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. I know they gonna be there. And they know I'm gonna do the best job I can possibly do.
Right. Anyway. All right. Let's. Oh man! Shout out to all the 15 people in the building. By the way, I appreciate you guys so much. Honestly. So, we ain't got time for. Is this really true that Scousers don't have? No. Oh no, wait, Yale is not feeling well too. The COVID. Third day of COVID. Got good news from the hospital. Okay, good news. Yes, Yale. I'm so sorry that you have COVID. Yeah, I really wish you a speedy recovery, Yale. I know I said this on the first day when you got it, but I wish you a speedier one. I actually lost a very close friend to COVID, May he rest in peace, but may you recover quickly. So, yeah, Yeah, yeah. You can never take COVID for granted. You can never take for COVID. You know, a lot of people get through it, but like you can never take anything for granted in this life. So shout out to you. Clubfish time didn't work yesterday. Stephanie. Clubfish time did not. That man, he underestimated us. Let's be real. Klopp was arrogant in his substitutions and he thought he was playing Sparta. But guess what, Klopp? That's the end of the farewell tour, fam. At least, you know there's a possibility that they only just win the Carabao Cup. And if they do, Liverpool FC, Corner Bradley, your team is mostly in a difficult situation because, you know, you're going to come again to Old Trafford. You're going to come to Old Trafford again, and we might also not just derail the quad, we may derail your Premier League title charge, you know. I think, no, we might. We are going to derail your Premier League title charge, Conor Bradley. When Liverpool comes to Old Trafford, we're going to tell them, ain't nobody with me in these streets. Ain't no scouser messing with me in these streets. Who? Mo Salah? Ain't nobody got time for that. You know? Oh, man. Montana says yesterday felt like PSG 19. Montana, can we just say yesterday also was like, I don't know if there was a game as exciting as that. Like, if a game as exciting as that since the World Cup final. Honestly, that game, my goodness. It had more drama than Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV combined. Oh my God. It was something else one time. It was something else. Oh, yo, big up to everybody. If you ever had COVID, hit the like button. We got 15 people still in here. I hope all of y'all have hit the like button for real. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, let's see Liverpool. Shay, please. He says Liverpool are bottle jobs. What? Oh boy, Klopp trusted his players. Eriktenhag trusted his luck. Luck won in the end. That's Lutata, and other Manchester United supporters actually have sort of had this take. I've heard it a few times today, and I want to kind of talk about it because there's some people that are, you know, like say Mr. Bond did not watch the game. You know, he's a friend. He's a top Manchester United supporter, and he, you know, if you didn't see the game, there's a lot of things that you really miss that you know, if you're watching highlights or you're just sort of just seeing the thing in retrospect, you know, you kind of miss. And the character, the backbone that the team showed, and you know, the emotional roller coaster that we went through, you miss those important things, and then you kind of like have a skewed judgment of how the team is moving. Obviously, I don't want to get too carried away. You know, we're still building. We're still in the what do you call it? In the face of like, this could be a positive turn. We could actually build momentum from this, or it could be Manchester United all over again, where we lose to Coventry, or we lose, like, you know, we go on again. You know, it's like whenever Eriktenhag is on the brink of losing his job, somebody rocks up. He gets a little bit of like credit for a couple of games, and then we go into the same cycle. Matter of fact, you know, I want to actually just share with you this thing called Eriktenhag's Manchester United cycle. Before I do that, before I get into that, let me say big shout out to you if you're just tuning in. See more people just rocked up. I appreciate you guys so much. I want to kindly just say, hit the like button as we welcome another top red into the building, into this discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about men like Manj in the house. You there, Manj?
Man, can you hear me? Yeah.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't know why I put you on the right wing. Let me put you on the. RCM. There we go. There we go. Number two. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Hi. After first of all, did you have a good day? Did you meet any scousers today? What was your Monday like?
Monday was very chill, very relaxed. From a very interesting weekend on the Saturday and Sunday. We are here
Mm.
with match review. Shouts to you for the Power Hour and the
Hey.
chat.
Hey, and the chat. And by the way, everybody that's the 13 people that are in here, shout out to all of you. If you have not hit the like button yet, as Shay likes to say, congratulations, you're a 007 agent. Come on, guys. You know, go ahead and hit the like button. Shay, I'm going to put the link in the chat, by the way, so you can pull up too. I just saw your message as well. So, yeah. You did not run into any Liverpool fan on your day
Nah,
to
they've
day.
been hella quiet today, man.
They're quiet. They're in the
They're
caves.
crying in their car.
You know,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
me, yeah, man, yeah. But I want to say, I'm still like right in that euphoria, man. It's still unbelievable how the game, the drama, the twists, like obviously, like there was moments where I lost hope and regained hope, and still like, I don't know how because I know, like, first of all, Jurgen Klopp did not sleep last night. He did not sleep. He turned like once, twice, three times, four times in his sleep last night. And we know for sure, like, who else? Like Garnacho and Amad Diallo were also like, buzzing, and the rest of the team. It was just like, it's nice to just see like that positive spirit. There was like a very, very, very good interview that Bruno gave at the end of the match that we might get into, but I want to just quickly say, let's get the spreadsheet out and get this, like, these grades going, because I'm curious what grade we are gonna give to these players, because yeah, I almost feel like everybody got an A, but that would be too simplistic. Let's see. Let's talk about it and see how you are feeling about how we're feeling about this performance versus Liverpool. So, by the way, here is the thing. All right. Shout out to you, by the way, Montana, saying Carragher is still crying. Club leaving in the summer. Liverpool in the mud for the next decade. Era is coming to an end. It's really like some prophecy stuff right here that's going on. I just want to just say, like, on the subject of prophecy, by the way, let me share this before we get into the grades. Before we get into the grades, we have to look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, this is gonna be my favorite thing to share today, cause uh, listen to prophecy fulfilled right here, right here. Okay, I'm about to share it right now. There we go.
That would be the best scenario.
You know what? Mark just called it. It's Garnacho versus and Amad Diallo. 2 versus 1. Come on, give Diallo. Diallo, give it back. Give it back. Come on.
What? Did we score?
Oh, Amad Diallo. Yeah.
I told you about Ahmad, man. I told you about Ahmad. Don't
I'm
disrespect
literally
Ahmad.
caught that, bro.
Ahmad Diallo.
Hey,
Amad
I call it,
Diallo.
Paul. Yeah, that way you call prophetic there, papi. That way you
Oh
call
my God.
prophetic. That way
It's
you
a
call
prophetic
prophetic,
day.
bro. That
Give
way
it
you
back
call
to Ahmad.
prophetic.
Oh my
Fantastic.
God.
That was incredible how just, it's the final moment. And yeah, and Mark just goes, all right, this is what's gonna happen, that part for me was just like, hold on. Let me stop sharing. Hold on.
I was gonna
Oh
say.
Lord.
That's what you call
Yeah,
football power our heritage.
football power, our heritage, bro. I can't stop it now. It's on a repeat. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. All right, but that was for me. That was like a very crazy moment. You know, yeah, it was one of those things. Only Mark N didn't lose hope, says Lutata. He deserves some credit for that. Who's that maniac puppy? I don't know. Somebody's destroying stuff. It felt that for me. Yeah, I did break something. There was like some silverware over here, R10, that just pretty much just destroyed it. And I also during the Rashford miss, I I kind of injured my finger. Oh my goodness, Lewis says,
Really?
yeah. I injured my finger because like I squeezed a can of beer, and it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
opened up, and the like part of it just kind of like scared my finger, but I'm all right. you know but Luis says,
Oh,
I didn't lose hope. I live by the motto, never say die till you're dead. Come on, shout
that's a
out to
filth.
that, for real.
The
Oh,
Luan French story.
right. For real. Prophet Mark. Yo, Mark N is our time, says RJ.
With the
Yo,
cards. With the
wow.
cards.
What? Uh, what did you say? What did you say,
As
Mudge?
a tie in it. With the cards. With the cards.
Exactly. What's the cup? Yep. Puppy, why didn't you remove your hoodie? Why? Wait, I what are you talking about, Lieutenant? Was I wearing? I wasn't wearing a hoodie. Oh no, I was.
You went to
Oh,
United
why
hoodie,
did
yeah.
I? Yeah, I should have. I should. I just couldn't believe it was. The thing about it was, as you saw, like in that moment, I was like, pass it back. And then he passed, he didn't. And I was just like looking to be like, there's no flag. Is there going to be a VAR? Nothing, it was wild moment. And for me, it's like one of those things that's unforgettable. But there's something too that I want to touch on before we go too deep actually into the grades and stuff. Here is the story that a story that I found very, very, like interesting. This rivalry between Man United and Liverpool, it's historic, it's big, it's probably one of the biggest rivalries in the Premier League, and sometimes some people end up taking it too far in one particular fan base, and sometimes another fan base. And there's been like the Munich air disaster, right, for us in our history, and Liverpool have the Hillsborough disaster. And there's people that end up like, taking the banter thing to the extreme levels. And like for me, that part like is just like distasteful. And I saw this article that just came out that I want to just share real quick. It just says like, last June, Premier League teams came together to agree new measures for tackling the rise in tragedy-related chanting at matches, with criminal prosecution of offenders a principal aim. So 2 arrests were made for allegedly tragedy chanting at Manchester United versus Liverpool match yesterday. So the arrests were made were the result of us taking a positive. This is the chief inspector talking. He says the arrests were made. The arrests were the result of us taking a proactive, zero tolerance approach to ensure that genuine supporters and spectators were able to enjoy the match safely. So, GPM can confirm that a 21-year-old and a 59-year-old man
Oh my God!
were arrested in connection with tragedy chanting. Incidents of tragedy chanting will not be tolerated and will be dealt with robustly. Now, guys, there's a way to support your team and be passionate and giving your heart, but still finding a way to kind of like, Be productive with how you do that. So that's for me. It was like disappointing to just hear. It's like banter is good, but you gotta make sure that like that there's limits. Yeah, and when you go to tragedy chanting like of like what's happened in another club's history, that's so uncalled for and that's so unnecessary, and it should be strongly prohibited. Manj, do you have anything to say about that?
Uh, it's a rivalry. This thing's happened in football. Obviously, it's a bad thing, but what can you do? It's never going to be taken out of the game. That's all I got to say, really.
We can't just concede and say it's never going to be taken out the game. Really?
Yeah, because it's hooliganism, isn't it? People will always find a way to make trouble. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones. I'm not excusing it, but that's the reality of the situation.
59-year-old man, Manj. The 21-year-old guy
Football,
can.
man.
He
It's football,
can't
man.
say football, man.
For the record, this isn't me like standing up for them.
Yeah,
There's no way I would do that. It's the reality of the
mm,
situation. People ain't gonna be what do you call it? What's that? Banishing it. So it's one of them ones.
yeah.
People always find a way to make trouble.
Well, hopefully these two arrests are big signifier to any other like potential perpetrators that will just like be like, okay, you know what, this is I can do without doing this, and
Yeah.
still like express support for my team, because I feel like people lose their emotions in that, and then that's the thing that justifies it, and probably they're not sober as well when they're doing it. So, but at the end of the day, no hate, just rivalry. That's Stephanie saying it, summarizing it perfectly. That one deserves a major bomb, Steph. Um, yeah. Anyway, shout out to Arsenal for life in the house. Big up to you, fam. Big up to Wajid Abdul in the building as
I
well.
did.
Hey, shout out to you. Shout out. You can never defeat United in Old Trafford. Exactly. Let's welcome Shay in the house as well. Shout out to you, Shay. Yeah, you hear, Shay? You here with us?
Big up.
Big
What are you
up,
saying, Shay? You good?
bro. You good? Shay, did you meet any Liverpool fans today? Oh, your
Yes, I've got
connection
so many
is,
mates are Liverpool fans.
yeah.
My connections, I think my connections show.
Yeah, your connection is like Liverpool, mate. Maybe
Why is he
exit
fetching
and
to come
come
back in
back.
again?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, loser pool were humbled. Loser pool were humbled. Before all right, let's do let's get into the thing, into the
Yeah.
grades real quick. Shout out to the new people that are in the building. DJ Superfly in the house as well. Yo, what a game that was, Superfly. What a game. For me, I still. Haven't processed it all. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We always give grades on this channel. So let's see actually how our players did. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share the screen real quick. United versus
Hey, bots,
Liverpool.
my connection's a bit mash up, so I'm gonna come back in again.
All right, all right. No problem.
Alright.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Now, where are these grades from? These grades, did we play Liverpool? Why do I already have a Liverpool, United Liverpool? All right. Here we go. Boom. Let's clear that. That's from the previous game when we're playing the game where we won two penalties. Where Garnacho won penalties. I think it was what was it again? Was it Fulham? No, not Fulham. It was gosh, I'm blanking. Is it Everton? This Liverpool game like erased everything. I think it was Everton. It was 2-0 versus Everton. Anyway, so Onana, Dallo, Varane, Um, Wan-Bissaka as well in this defensive line, and who else was it? It was um, yeah, it was Lindelof, Varane, Dalot, Wan-Bissaka. All right, all right, all right, all right. This defensive line pretty much didn't change from the Everton game. All right, here we go. Let me try and put you in back in, Munch. Give me a moment. I am curious, what grade does Onana get, guys? Andre Onana. Let's start with the goalkeeper. I mean, that guy, like for me, Andre Onana is a straight A minus. Even though he conceded what 3 goals. This is the first time somebody gonna concede 3 goals, then get an A minus because 2 of those goals were straight deflections, right? One I think were deflected off of Kobe, the other one deflected off of um who was that other deflection? I can't remember. It was but I remember it's 2 out of 3 out of
It was
those 3 were
Eriksen.
Eriksen, Christian Eriksen, and so, but like one thing though, I want to that surprised me, or rather, that I want to congratulate about Onana's performance is that he does not have a near post glitch.
I
he,
mean,
I,
he did nearly
yo,
concede from a pass. He needed hit the cross into the post. That shot from
bro,
Nunes, I
he
think.
he reacted. Nunes tried near post twice. Diaz
That's
tried
true.
near post once. Bro, he was alert on the near post. I've seen,
That's true.
I've had goalkeeper PTSD where like our goalkeeper does this. I'm not gonna mention names, and the near post just like the ball just goes in that near post. So it's pretty much
That's true.
an A minus for me. Anybody else disagree? Onana gets a B. He could do nothing about the deflection. His distribution was top notch. So why is it still a B? R10? Come on.
I think A
Why
minus is
is
pretty
it
fair.
A minus is the most fair, right? Stephanie says an A
Yeah.
for under assured, not to blame for goals. Exactly, exactly. Um, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's an A. Okay, you Manji said an A, right?
Yeah, A, good start. Yeah. I mean, he made some good saves as
Yeah.
well. Could have been worse.
He made some good saves. Box says everybody gets an A. I think it's gonna be a good report card. All right, all right, all right. So near post glitch, that's the thing, and then the distribution was good as well, as somebody in the chat just said, was pretty good. Okay, what about Diogo Dallo?
Dallo. If we give it a 9 or 8 minus, it's only fair to give Dallo an A, isn't it?
Bro, Diogo Dallo was mint. I know, I know. I feel like he earned that A. He earned it.
Yeah.
It's not a sympathy A. It's not a, you know, very simple. He actually had moments where like that ball that he provides into the net into the box from right back position, and like I think it fell to Ganacho eventually, and like he was constantly a threat, for us, even though like, he you can't say like he got an assist or anything like that, but he was so 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 instrumental in how we were playing, and I want to just give him his flowers. Because he moved into midfield at one stage, and he defended well, so really 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 no fault, no howler from Dallo, and he took care of what's his name, he took care of Diaz,
Yeah.
for the most part, So yeah. Anybody else that disagree with that? Let's see if there's anybody. I'm really great and tough today. Arten, why is it? Why a B though? Why is Onana? What does he have to do to get a B plus? You didn't even give him a B plus. That's why like this grading is so drastically different. That's why I'm quizzing you on it. But Box is feeling generous. Box is feeling like a winner. So I like it. Salah has now scored 30 goals against us, and Onana provided him with his 30th goal on the play. Lutata, that goal that Salah scored, right? He had just made Onana had just made a save, right? If I'm not mistaken, he had just made a
He made a
save,
save.
and
There was
then
a
it
follow-up.
fell to Salah's path. Like what you expect him to get up and save it again? That's really, really, really unfair. I just gotta call you out. That's a little unfair, I think. Lutata, exactly. It was a slave and then a save and then a follow up. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad we won. I just think it might have been different story had he played. Had who played Superfly?
Who played?
Oh, do you think we would have? Okay, Allison. Superfly is talking about Allison. Yes, we were definitely. Let's be honest. Liverpool's injury list is still actually longer than our injury list in this game, like in this moment, in this week. We actually, so injury wise, we played a weekend Liverpool. And yes, Allison maybe would have saved two out of those four. I don't know if Diallo's ball just goes in like that, if it's Allison. I don't know. Could be wrong. But I guess we'll never know. To any scouts out there. All right. So Dallo, we agree. I think it's an A. All right, cool. And he took care of Diaz, and he was solid. Of Diaz and was good in the midfield. All right, Rafael Varane. What grade is Rafa getting? You want to take the lead on this one?
You're the host, man. You take the lead.
He was calm for me in the first half. But here's the thing. I had an argument. No, I back and forth with Vicky yesterday about this. Like Vicky was so generous, like Box today. Like everybody gets an A, everybody gets an 8, 9, 10. Vicky was giving out a 10, and I was like, here's Rafael Varane. First half, solid. First half, he was calm. The word is calm. First half, right? But in the second half, I saw Darwin Núñez get the better of him at least two times. That near post that we're talking about, Darwin Núñez smoked him. He put him on a spliff. Let's be honest. He's starting to look a little slow. And how do you spell Darwin again? Darwin. Put him on a spliff a few times. And yeah, it's starting to look. He's starting to look a little bit oldish. So I can give him a solid A like Diogo. It's an A minus B plus for me. Do you agree or disagree?
Solid B.
Solid B. All right. Let's see. Democracy
Yeah, I think
rules.
you did all right.
Arten says B plus. I like his utility and he kept that right side secure, in my opinion. All right. Dallo A2. He played like a false six for the first 30 minutes. Very good, great energy. A and a B plus. All right. So the middle is A minus right there. Salah has same number of titles as Demarai Gray. Klopp has the same titles as Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah, we need to keep it that way as well.
We will.
We must.
We must. Varane, another perspective on Varane, he's a solid B, but then sloppy, especially in the second half. Thank you. That's actually the word that I was looking for. Instead of spliff, I should have said sloppy second half. There we go. Sloppy second half. All right, let's go. Wait, let me see if there's any other perspective on Varane. Spliffing, not spiffing, says Stephanie. Big up to Mitch in the house. Shout out to you, Mitch. Hope your Monday was good. I hope you run into a few Liverpool fans today. I'll let me know if you were at school or work or whatever, if they called in sick, because in my circle, I know one who called in. Maybe they were crying, last night and they drank a lot and they just couldn't make it to work. But anyway, all right. Then the other thing is, but Salah has won more than Slippy G. Oh, Lord. All right. Victor Lindelof. You want to take the lead on Victor?
I'll go B. I think that's a
Yeah.
fair assessment of the game. I think him and Rafa Varane don't really fit, so I'll give it
Mhm.
B.
Yeah. When
That's what I
was the
got
last
really.
time? Well, Victor played. He played in the last game as well, actually, and yeah, he was. I'd say B plus. I say B plus. You're being so harsh. You just said a solid B.
I gotta look at it both ways. Pause, but you know what I mean. I gotta separate the good bits and the pros and cons basically of his performance.
Pros and
So
cons, the goods and bads. A bad thing I remember in the first half, he had a sliding tackle that he pretty much missed, and a little bit. Sometimes he looked
yeah,
like he's a little not as slow as Varane, but he was a little, what's the word? He's not like agile, but that's not his game though. So he sometimes he gets into this thing where he's reading the game too much or shadow defending too. You know how Van Dijk has aura defending. you
Jinx
know, you know
affected that.
when he's just trying to use his aura to defend. I think Victor Lindelof tries to do that sometimes, but he doesn't have the same aura. But anyway, we'll talk about Van Dijk's lack of aura in a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm sure when we get to Anthony. All right, so Victor Lindelof, he didn't show that much intensity, but he was all right. He was all right. Victor Ice B played all game. All right, all right, all right, all right. Luen is like A's all around, A's for everybody. Just like Bucks, Luen is feeling generous. Fair enough, fair enough. Um,
E.
Respect Claudio Ranieri. At least he won it in a full stadium. It was not the COVID COVID times. So okay, I think democracy rules here, and we're just gonna say a B seems like a solid average for Victor Lindelof. Luen calls it an A. Box called it an A, and I'd say B plus. Let's go B plus. We won. We
Yeah, give it
won. Victor was good. He was good, but moments of lacking intensity. But he was good. He was good. Calm for some parts also, and yeah. He kept Darwin Nunes quiet as well. So all right, that's Victor Lindelof. Next is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Another bad, very good bad boy. This one. This guy, I didn't see. Where was Mo Salah? Where was he? I couldn't even see Mo Salah, bro. For the first 20, 30 minutes, I just didn't. This is like, you know, uh, uh, he just made him froze him out of the game, and that for me, I just want to give Wan-Bissaka his flowers for a player who hadn't played in about 3 months or so. He was mint. What grade would you give him, Wan-Bissaka?
1B. He had good moments. I think was it Diaz that overran him a few times, or was it Dallo who overran? Um, I go. I go B.
B. Okay. You are just so
Yeah, I think
harsh today. You're like R10.
well, it
Victor
is.
B.
If we did the match reaction after the game, I would give a more
You
higher
would have been
grades.
a bit
But when you sit down
more.
and think about it, yeah, I would have given this one A's and stuff. But you have to sit down and separate the good bits, the good, bad, and ugly, as you and Joe would say.
Yes. No, I hear you. I hear you. Big shout out to Eddie's Football Waffle in the house. Yo,
Hey,
Eddie says big up Buzz panelist in the chat. I'm dropping my customary like. This report card is one for the ages, says Mitch. Come on. Luen says A plus for Wan-Bissaka. I say A minus. I just can't fault him for anything, bro. He especially the first 40 minutes, he was just like next level. next
Yeah.
level. And after being away for so long, bro, and coming in and looking, because match fitness is one thing and match sharpness is another story. And Wan-Bissaka came in as if he was match sharp, which was so. It's a little bit of a, him and Malasia have a little bit of this. They can go away for a while, and then when they come back, they're plugged in. I remember Malasia last year versus Liverpool. He came back, and then it was plug and play. But anyway,
I think
Kobe, yeah,
majority rules gotta go with A then, with the people there.
yeah, it's
Respect the
a
community, you
Arten
know what I
just
mean?
dependable, very, very dependable Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, this B plus was gonna give me
Yeah.
some nightmares, A minus. Cause like Dallo and Wan-Bissaka, our
Yeah.
fullbacks were really full backing. Let's talk about Kobe Maino.
A, composure. For me, the player of the match for me. The way he handles the big games is incredible, man. We have a star on our hands. One game at a time, no, but the prospect is there.
Bro, he gave Endo Fernandez, he gave Sobozlai and Gomez a shopping list. He said, go to the butchery, get me goat meat, get me oxtail, go get me some milk and eggs. Bro,
Get some
that
rice too.
moment, and rice as well, He literally, that moment that Scott McTominay missed after, because Kobe Maynard pretty much took those three out the game and Rashford had the ball. Rashford does a cutback cross, and that moment McTominay should have scored because that would have been goal of the FA Cup tournament this year. That right there is something else. We're starting to see skills coming out of Kobe Maino's game. We are seeing. Not only are we starting to see skills, Manj, we're starting to see skills in the right places on the pitch. You remember Pogba had this problem where he was skillful but not knowing when to use the skills. Kobe
I mean, to be
has
fair,
it
Pogba
all.
had the worst play. Pogba was Pogbaing, but people expected way too much of him. They expected to do 3 jobs at once. You know what I mean? But Kirby has a job to do. He's doing it. Next game, we do it again.
Yeah, but the decision making. This is the part where we're highlighting just his the because it's like having a sniper rifle, and it's not
Yeah.
about pulling the trigger. It's about choosing the right moment to pull the trigger. And this is something you don't teach. This is something this kid is just stratosphere, light years above everybody. We need to see his birth certificate.
Can I
'Cause
ask
this
you
guy,
thoughts? Yeah.
yeah.
I think for me, we
Hmm.
need to let the kid play. Don't put him, especially when let him enjoy the football. Don't bringing right too much into
Bro,
the
I
spotlight.
hear,
But I'd put
I
too much pressure on
hear,
him. At the end of the
I
day, he's
hear.
a kid. Let him play, man. You know what I mean?
Let the kid play. Let him be great. And right now, we're seeing nodes of greatness, and may it continue because we need to get players that are his level and above. For real. That's the squad that we
Yeah.
build on. Shout out to the 16 people that have hit the like button. By the way, if you're just popping in, shout out to you. I appreciate you so much. Red J in the building as well. A from Eddie for Kobe Maino. Wow. When he deaded those three players on the left, just wow. Shout out to Imran Khan, Ramadan Mubarak Khan. Yeah, he's gonna be a big, big player. He's gonna be a big player. But as mine just saying, let's not put too much on him too soon. Let him enjoy. But he's enjoying. He's somebody you can tell like he likes to come to. He's when he's at work, he's having fun. And that's all that like for me, I like to see
Facts.
people having fun at that workplace. You know, he's 18, says
Definitely.
Luan. Yes, yes. Hope Mino is encouraged to dribble more. Guy could be a young Kovacic. Also, Eddie. One last thing, he needs to start taking more shots. I know he did that one that was goal of the month, the Wolves versus Wolves. That was good. We need to see more of that, Kobe. For real. Long shots and more dribbling. May it long continue.
Ooh, y'all ain't calling VAR, man.
On what? On what? On what? On what? What is Yale
So
saying?
everyone is an A. Only the two best players of the day should get A minus. The rest should be a B and C. I'm calling foul on the system.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get to it. Let's see. Let's give McTominay his grade because we're like four starters away, and then we'll take Yale's comment into context with all the grades. Okay, let's see. Kobe Seedorf got his flowers. Let's move on to Scooby Doo Scott McTominay. What are you saying about Scotty?
Scored a goal. I'll call him the Scottish Fellaini now. For me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave this one up to the chat because it's like he sometimes gets very mixed reviews every time we do these reviews. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave the consensus up to the chat.
Here's the thing. That first goal, I always value the importance of the first goal for me. That the way he pounced and was ready for that ball. I think it was Garnacho who took the shot, if I'm not mistaken. And then it just sort of fell where Scott McTominay was, and he made sure he was ahead of. It could have been Kwanzaa, and he deserves that moment. We gotta give him and give him his flowers for that. And another important thing to mention about McTominay was the equalizer, right? He actually, he drops deep to kind of like, block the passing lane. And it was two players actually that made that moment really, 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 that won the ball back. It was Amad Diallo and Scott McTominay, because Amad, sort of like, he sticks his foot out and then it diverts to Scott McTominay's lane, And if Amad didn't do that, that ball was going to go to, somewhere else. It wasn't going to go to Scott McTominay. And if Scott McTominay did not drop to that area, it's so close to, it might have been Szoboszlai McAllister who was supposed to receive that ball. But the main thing is these two players were instrumental in getting us the ball back to get the equalizer. So McTominay also deserves his flowers for that. And Manch, Jarvis pointed this out. When he won that ball, he did not pull off an erratic Bruno, I'm giving you a threaded pass. No, he actually took about 5 touches in total. Pushed the ball. He carried the ball forward. That was a successful ball carry. Important ball carry for Scott McTominay. He deserves his flowers for that. To make sure that he made sure that Van Dijk made the choice first of where he was going to cover, and Van Dijk was looking at Amad Diallo's run, and the moment Van Dijk sort of just looked, that's when Scott McTominay released that ball, and that deserves credit. Let me see what anybody else says about Scott McTominay. Matt T, 1 goal, 1 assist. That's a B minus, Stephanie.
Get out of here, man.
Luan's comment is funny, man. Am I the only one that mixes up Scotty Mac with Haaland on the pitch? I did that a few times myself, to be honest.
Yeah. No, also Garnacho and Antony when they have the bleached hair, bro. Yeah, like.
Yeah, exactly. You have to look at the numbers. Who is that?
Yeah, B plus for McTominay. He was scanning before receiving the ball. That you're gonna say a good thing and then give him I guess a B plus is not bad, but like Box says A plus A star McTominay for that 120th minute header that set up the Amad Diallo goal. That was yeah. That Box it was so instrumental. It wasn't a header. It was like he passed the ball, right? He carried the ball, and then no, wait, the Amad Diallo goal, that's the 4th goal, right? So it was Amad who won that ball from Harvey Elliott.
I can't remember to tell you the truth. So somebody's going on.
Yeah, no, it was Amad who won it from Harvey Elliott. Maybe actually it was coming from Scott McTominay's head. Maybe that's the part of the play that Box is talking about as well. So McTominay involved in pretty much all the instrumental offensive actions. You deserve your accolades, brother. All right, B plus, A minus. Accolades. I'm gonna give him an A minus since like it's sort of like a Varane kind of performance. Sometimes he disappears a little bit, but you know, you can only like also give him like the flowers for the important things that he did. So, all right, that's McTominay. Who else? Let's go to Captain Bruno Fernandes. Captain Bruno Fernandes.
Well,
He
if this was FIFA, yeah, he just would be playing left back position. He played goalkeeper, I think, one time. But I'm just exaggerating to make a point. For me, he did all right. He did less complaining than usual, which is good. Do you know what? I want to give him a yeah.
but you remember the goal that they scored where he got fouled?
Yeah.
You-
It
Where,
wasn't a
where
foul. He should
it
have got.
wasn't a
He slipped.
foul. He slipped.
It wasn't a foul. I'm gonna
Okay.
be. Yeah, I'm gonna be minus.
Manj can now say the next day he can tell the truth. He slipped.
I'm gonna B minus.
B minus. Mark thinks like he was fouled. He's just Mark will like he yeah. Anyway. You're saying B
I mean,
minus
at the
for
time, yeah, it's a foul, but now the results say I'm like, yeah, that's a foul. That's not a foul because I know we're winning that.
I know. But are you still giving him a B minus when he played center back, bro? He played with one leg.
B
He was
plus.
yeah,
B
a
plus.
B plus for somebody
Yeah.
who sacrificed himself like that. Wow. Okay, I think for me, Bruno, versatility extraordinaire. A B, says Eddie. What? You gonna give him like a compliment and then just say B? Really? I think he deserves an A minus, bro. Come on. You guys are the harshest graders ever. Oh, Lutata says I'm only waiting to give my grade to Ten Hag. I can't wait to hear that one. All right, Bruno is the heartbeat of the team, says Box. There we go. Versatility, utility, bro. We're
What it is,
underappreciating Bruno Manj.
no, it is.
Go
I'm
ahead.
a harsh. I'm a harsh critic. You know what I mean? I can't give one because obviously it's Liverpool, but at the end of the day, we have to separate the occasion from the performance. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones for me.
Okay. So you're separating the occasion from the performance, and
Never got
that
in the end. We disagree. It's all blessed.
yeah. No, I want to just make sure that I understand your perspective completely.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
And remember Yale's comment. We're gonna come back to that. Okay. Planet Mo says you guys' grading system is harder than the college I go to. We're trying to make it democratic, but it looks like the house says B for Bruno, and all right. B for Bruno is the unanimous. Wow, the people in here are harsh. Red also says B for effort. Really? He put in
I'm interested to see what Mark's saying about this because I know he's in the chat somewhere.
B's are still good. Calm down, says Eddie. Okay, all right. So
And guess who we play next? What? I mean, yeah, guess we play next.
guess who we play next?
We played the bees.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe. This is Manj here with us on the Football Power Hour. We got dead jokes for days. Whenever
Here we are.
Hell yeah. All right. Shout out to the 21 people that are tuning in right now. Big up to all of you guys. All right. So, okay, let's go to Hoyland. What are we saying about Rasmus Hoyland?
Rasmus. You take it away, bots.
So he was kind of quiet for me. Like he did good. He did well. Because he's been away for also like Wan-Bissaka. He's been away for some time. Rasmus is like 3 weeks or something like that. And let's be honest. I don't think he didn't test Van Dijk the way like the way Haaland tested Van Dijk, you know. But you know, he with the limited supply that he got, you know, it was a very good performance from Rasmus Højlund. I might just say it like that. It's a very good performance. It wasn't excellent. It wasn't extraordinary, you know, but he did the best that he could with this very limited service that he got. But I would have wanted him to really, really, really announce himself to Van Dijk, especially not Kwanzaa. He's all right. He's still a small boy, but Van Dijk is the one that I was really wanting to see, like that Højlund versus Van Dijk clash more. But you know, we still won. We still won.
That's the
B
main.
for him.
I think
I'm
we
I'm
won,
gonna
yeah, man.
I'm gonna give him a B and say very good.
I agree.
he
I agree with you. You made some solid points tonight, and hopefully he will save that performance and improve on it for when we play in the league.
Right. The main thing too, Manj, is the fact that Højlund did not have an injury relapse, and that's the other thing that I was worried about. Because once we passed the 60th minute mark, I was like, what Ten Hag? What's the plan here? What's the plan? You know, and the 70th minute, I think that's when he took him off. So, he wasn't match fit. He wasn't match fit. That's all. Says DJ Superfly. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of gassed out when he was walking off.
yes.
Yeah.
Buck says if we're being critical, McTominay and Maino left us open in the midfield a lot. Really? No, really, Bucks. I'd say McTominay more than Maino, but that's a longer conversation about the midfield like mistakes. Yale says Højlund's goal scoring streak came to an end. A B today. Oh yeah, that's true because he was on a successive scoring streak. So yeah, all right, B. I think it's a unanimous decision. It's a B. Manj, in Manja's words, move on. Let's move on from
Let's
Højlund.
move on.
All right, now let's move on. All right,
Need
let's
to
go
get that clip, you
to.
know.
I literally was just thinking that. Hold on. Say it one more time, right in. Let me record it right now. Say it right now. Say it, Manj.
I've got my royalties. Let's move on.
One more.
One more time? All right, one more time.
One more
Let's
time.
move
One
on.
more take.
Let's move on.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get sick of saying that now.
All right.
You
There
didn't
we
even-
go.
you
That's
didn't
why I
even-
gotta get the soundbite. So I just pressed the button.
That's
And we
me,
move
man.
on. Okay, all right. So Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Poster boy Marcus.
Marcus Rashford missed opportunity. Did he make it free? He did make it 3-3, didn't he? Yeah. Missed
Bro,
opportunity for the
Cold
offside.
finish.
But,
After go ahead.
so I'm a bit lagging because a bit of connection is a bit mash up. As long as you can hear me, it's all good.
It's all good.
Sorry about the connection; it's a bit messy today. For me, I think the opportunity to miss was offside, but he made up for it. So I'm gonna give him A.
The A for the final, for the equalizer, right?
He made up for it in my book.
Yeah. Great work making up for that miss at the end of the 90 minutes. Yo, mama mia. This guy is like he wanted to test our blood pressure levels. He's like, nah. We're gonna
Oh, I can't believe it.
you
It
know,
was
you
offside
know,
anyway, which is good.
he didn't want to do this the easy way. He's like, this is not the Man United way. We want to really take it to the death of the death, you know.
We're gonna suffer.
All right. but no point. Props to him for staying like mentally sharp and just making sure that miss does not affect his mentality, because that's an easy thing, bro, to just like forget. I mean, that's an easy thing to just let take over your game, and we've seen time and time again where players are subbed off after a big miss because they're having a team over in a moment. But Marcus Rashford, right there, he rose like a phoenix and took his chance when McTominay gave him the ball. So he deserves his accolades for that. Imagine the narrative if we had lost after Marcus had the opportunity to kill the game off. Oof. That would have been another whirlwind to deal with. Anyway, Rashford goal was class. He gets an A from Yale. Only thing I remember was when he skinned that Liverpool player for pace on the right side. Okay, Rashford A minus. This was a rare Rashi performance wise. For real. He was good. He was good. Red J gave Rashford a B. Our 10 gave Rashford an A minus. Eddie is so harsh. Eddie, come on.
Get right here, man.
A C for lack of link up.
See you later, mate. Just kidding.
Nah, Eddie, we're not watching the same game, bro.
I mean, his name is Eddie's Football Waffle, so he's used to his name, innit?
Wow. Okay, well. All right. Rashford ends on I think like an A minus. The house is giving it a. The house, the voice of the Football Power Hour community says A minus. I feel like that's the consensus right here. All right, A minus for Rashi.
Hey, but so I want you to save this, I want to save that record and see how it compares after a game against Liverpool on April 7th. So I'm interested to see how these men compare and contrast.
Yes. Okay, let's go to.
If it's a starting lineup, if it's the same starting lineup.
It most likely will be the same as long as they stay fit.
Facts.
Yeah. Box, we're gonna give Eriksen and a few substitutes their flowers as well in a moment. But let's go ahead and look at Alejandro Garnacho's performance. Come on, Garnacho.
Alejandro Garnacho. You nearly know me because you nearly messed up that pass to Diallo, man. You nearly messed it up. But fair play to Diallo for.
that was an A. Like I'm lucky. I'm fortunate and happy that we talked about it in that moment, bro. It was like, bro, why was he passing it so short? But I think the conversation led to, that pass was just looking for a pass back. And let's be honest, he really was trying to get it back from him. He was not trying to give it to Diallo to score, And I'm not saying that
He's
in a
waiting for the
negative.
link up,
Yeah, but it was just him and how he was thinking. But I feel like our forwards need to even go further with trusting each other, that was a moment that for me was crazy. By the way, on Marcus Rashford, I have to quickly share this. Maguire is our new number 10, guys. Ooh, Christian Eriksen! Rashi! No, Rashford! No!
Oh my goodness.
No, God!
Sorry.
No!
Wait, here we go.
What
Okay.
happened? He missed the
Bro,
free
he missed
header
a
or what?
sitter, bro.
Here we go.
Right off the goal too, bro.
Sorry, I was in trouble. There we go. All right, cool. Boom.
Come on, Rashford. You can't
Bro.
miss that, bro. Come
How
on.
do you miss that, bro?
That's like your signature move, bro. How do you miss?
Oh, you missed that, bro.
That's your signature move.
Signature move. This is wrestling.
Eriksen put it on a plate for you.
That's your signature goal, bro.
Get out, man.
Signature move.
This
That's
is the
hilarious.
second time for you,
Right? Since when did Rashford have a signature move? Nation.
The people's elbow. What are we doing here, man? Come on now.
What are we doing? This guy, they said the people's elbow. Oh boy. Yeah, no, but I mean it's one of those for
Yeah.
me, I want to give him credit on the touch to calm the ball down. That first touch was class,
Mm.
and he just needed to just take a glance and look at where the goalkeeper is or where the goals is, and then just aim between the legs, because the goalie was actually coming. So yeah. Anyway, he shout out to Rashford for that. But we're on Garnacho. Garnacho gets an A from Red J. I saw that grade. What grade are you giving Garnacho, by the way? Manj, what grade are you giving Garnacho? Oh, he's back. He's back. He was just disconnected. I was on Garnacho, Manj. Do you what
This
what grade?
this internet's moving a bit crazy. I'm gonna have to bounce in a bit if that's alright, because it's a bit messy.
It's not all
Um,
right. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. Bro.
it's not
Yeah.
right today, man. I think the Liverpool people have got intercepted into my Wi-Fi. Before I go, can I quickly could you load up the graphics so I can give my grades and go, because it's a bit it's a bit massive. I can't lie.
Yeah. Sorry. I thought I was sharing that. We're on the Garnacho grade anyway. Sorry. So
A
what?
for Garnacho.
A for Alejandro. A for Garnacho. Here we go. All right. Let me do this. Boom. There we
Yeah.
go. A for Garnacho. I think Red J agrees with you. It's a solid A. It's not an A plus. I think A. Wait, who got an A plus? Meno and Garnacho deserve an A plus. Nobody got an A plus after beating Liverpool. Wow, wow. The one thing I want to say about him was just his energy was relentless, and I just want to give him the credit for that and say, he has got like 10 lungs the way this boy. That is why for me, I say I'm an advocate, Munch, for employing Africans and Latinos.
Fairs.
We hard workers, man. Did Garnacho
man.
play a role in all 4 goals? You could pretty much say that, right? The Scott McTominay goal is Garnacho, hitting that ball, and then it falls into Scott McTominay's area. The second, Garnacho pretty much played part in all the goals. I'd say A plus is Superfly. Garnacho gets the A plus. I feel like that's him. He is him. He gets the A plus. He gets the A plus. Any honorable mentions in the substitutes, Munch?
Diallo, man. Obviously, for scoring a winning goal.
All right, Diallo is the yes. Calm Diallo, and
Was Eriksen a substitute, or am I whiling? Eriksen was a
yes,
substitute, wasn't
Eriksen came in the second half.
he? Eriksen, I'll give it a B minus. Because I think the shot came off his leg, I think, for the third goal. Yeah, B minus. See what the chat think.
Okay, so Eriksen B minus. All right, and then and you said Diallo A, right? I think Diallo's an A, bro.
Yeah.
His work rate, tracking back, like the stuff that we were sometimes asking from Rashford, Diallo was doing, and eriktenhag, you made a mistake picking Omari Forson versus Fulham. Diallo should have gotten in that starting lineup, For me, like he deserves the accolades as well. Okay, so Eriksen, he came in. He was also another creative outlet, another great creator, and he caused Liverpool problems. With his passing, they kept on being worried also about where he was. What he was gonna do next. So, all right, men like Lutata, we now finally got to Eriktenhag. Maguire. We gotta give Maguire some flowers as well, bro. Maguire deserves a B from me, a solid B.
Yeah. I agree.
Eriksen gets a B plus. Maguire was very instrumental in the in extra time. And yeah, he was also big presence, winning headers for us like that. We're also causing Liverpool problems, and you deserve your flowers, Harry Maguire, after all that you've been through. Yeah. Anybody else in the chat that also feels like we're forgetting somebody? We cannot forget the man who started the remontada. I'm talking about Spinner Rooney. He spun our way into a comeback. They called him Spinner Rooney. And man, I'm going to give him an A minus A for Antony, because Antony, without him being a thorn like that, because you see, it was another thing where he got the ball from Garnacho, right? And he pretty much made Van Dijk kick stones. Van Dijk kicked the air. It might have been also Endo who also kicked the air. So Antony was superb.
Yeah. What about the cardio cousin? He was doing laps. Mason Mount.
Can you tell me, Mason Mount? I actually never saw him enter the pitch. Isn't that weird?
Where did he come from?
When I watched the game again, I was like, maybe I'll see Mason Mount enter. But nah, fam. He was just like somehow in the pitch. And I was like, oh, okay, Rashford is off. And I was like, wait, Rashford is still on the pitch. And that was like confusing. But he came in and he was all right. He was all right.
John Cena was all right, man.
Yeah. Mason Mount was all right. Like, I can't really say he deserves being in the honorable mentions list right here. This would be disingenuous to everybody else. But Buck says he set up a counter. Did Mason Mount? He won us a big tackle at 3-3. Oh my goodness, I missed the part. Really? Is he the one that set up the counter where we got the goal? No.
I legit can't remember.
No. I would have. Maybe he helps us set up a counter that we didn't capitalize on. But
there's not about FC in the channel. It is what it is.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
That wasn't it.
I think that was about Antony. Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry if we messed up the who we're talking about. But yeah, Bucks. I saw your comment about an A for Maguire. He won every single header. The aerial presence was strong. Yale says A for Maguire, solid, and he looked dangerous on attack. That's true. He was in the half space at one time. The things that we never knew we would see with Eriktenhag. He did this Maguire up front next to Ronaldo versus Real Sociedad, and then he does it again.
It was the first half of extra time minutes. When Bruno passed him the ball, and then you saw Maguire under the box. I was like, what's he doing here? It's a right pass to the wrong player. Come on now.
For real, bro. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think we'll keep his grade at let's give him a B plus.
Yeah,
all right. He was, and he was at the back. He was a hybrid 6 sometimes. He was a center back. Him and Bruno, we should play 2 at the back moving forward. Bruno and Maguire at the back.
Don't do that.
Right. That's why I'm not the manager, bro. So we have to obviously now talk about VAR and the refereeing. My Lord, let's just say before anything.
Not comment on the referee. I will not comment on the referee. Don't insist.
I will not comment on the referee, bro. I'm waiting for Lutata or anybody else. What are we? This guy we were fighting against. When you try and run in a swimming pool, this is what this game felt like from the officiating side. They were the pool, and let's be honest, McAllister should have not been on the pitch for that long. Like, also Scott McTominay is a very good bad boy. He made McAllister get a yellow, his first yellow, right? And then McAllister should have been sent off a lot right after like maybe like 20 minutes after that first yellow. McAllister shouldn't for the high foot on Maguire as well.
Yeah.
That he was. This referee was just sort of like making the slope as steep as possible for Manchester United, but we still played against 11 players plus the referee, and we still won. So ain't nobody got time for that. Whoever what his name is, I wasn't even bothered in learning his name because he was just so horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say referee gets a D.
Yep, I agree.
Should not be officiating FA Cup matches. Or should not be officiating at a high level. He should still, he might have potential, but he needs to go back to school, retake some refereeing classes because this guy, I was not happy. I was not happy. Anyway,
He can officiate Chelsea matches. They're not high level.
you can officiate, get in the bin, man. go officiate at Stamford Bridge. The ref made too much noise to get a good score. A D. Both fan groups felt the ref was against them. Even the Scousers are not on your side, referee. So yeah, all right, that's a unanimous D. All right, so eriktenhag.
Until Ten Hag.
Well, I don't
I'll
even
give him
know
his
if
flowers,
you
man.
want information. What? How, man,
I'll give
how
him
do you
his
think
flowers,
he was
man.
like? Listen. He was like, Bruno, I want you to play center back, and Bruno was like, center back? Are you sure? Like, I didn't even see that part, But I remember seeing a very, very, very animated team talk, because when they were doing it right when the players are about to go into extra time. When we normally that stuff is reserved for behind the scenes, but it was so refreshing to see Ten Hag talking, Dallo listening. I was like, okay, he's cooking something, and then from there, there were all these tactics that you could say that he threw the kitchen sink FC, roll the die. When you're playing Monopoly and you like, and then you just hope. But also, Klopp was doing the same. Let's be honest, because the thing about it is, the team in-game management for 90 minutes is different from in-game management when you have an extra 30 minutes, because now you have to read the deficiencies of what the other opposition manager has set up, and now react to that. Because usually coaches react, when you see what the other coach is doing in the second half, you're like, oh, okay, let's fix that. And then, you don't have that much time to really, really keep going with the tactical chess battle. And this time around, Klopp also had to improvise. He had taken out Robertson, Salah, and which for me, I looked at them as arrogant substitutions that were like, he was underestimating us. It's the first time Liverpool didn't come back from a 2-1, or bring from down from a 2-1 trailing this season anyway. And so the whole point is like, the back and forth in the extra time was so interesting to see, because the game was open for Liverpool, but they still couldn't actually penetrate, and it was such movie like. That's why I compared it to the Qatar World Cup final. It had that sort of like magic and uncertainty of what's gonna go on here. So I want to just give Ten Hag his flowers and say he outdid Klopp. He pretty much just showed him like, listen, man, your era is coming to an end, so get out of here, fam. Move, man. So I'm gonna give Erik Ten Hag a solid A for his game plan and in-game management. Do you disagree, bro?
I agree. I think for me, he got things spot on. for me, he needs to do that more on a regular basis, not just on a one-off FA Cup game. He needs to do it against Brentford, Liverpool, etc. But that's a different. That's for a different time. We'll cross that bridge. But you know, you gotta give him his flowers, man. I'm not his fan of his. Obviously, I want him to go, but I'll give him his flowers here. A.
Oh my God!
I wanna just commend you for that. You're somebody who's like, even though I don't want him, he deserves an A, and that is respectable, Manj. Like not everybody like would have that sort of take. So when you see something good that deserves its praise, you go ahead and give the praise. So I'm curious if that's also what Ineos will do. They're like, yes, Ten Hag, A for that. But you know what?
One thing I will
What
say,
are we?
Bots,
Yeah.
is that the last manager that won the FA Cup got sacked as well. So there's left.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Remember that.
Let's hope. But for now, we've got the guy. We've got him. It is what it is. and I gotta give you the until Ten Hag sound bite real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, he won us versus the Liverpool Scousers. This guy deserves his flowers. Eriktenhag, if you can get the players to play like this versus Liverpool every single time, this is what I want to see. Moving forward, for me, that guy, he earned a little bit of respect, because I'll be honest, my faith was getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Prior to the game, we were talking with Faz, and we were talking about everybody has a last straw, and so, and this for me was one of those moments where I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna keep believing in this Ten Hag project if we just go ahead and not show any fight. But we showed some fight. They showed some backbone and character, and this is the thing that we've been crying for, and it shows that the players have not given up on him. So as a fan, you're only sort of forced to be like, big up Erik ten Hag until Erik ten Hag. Until he gets fired, we shall support him. Ineos are not interested in rattling the cage when the players are playing for the manager. That's it, precisely what I was just observing, being like, they are playing for him. Why would you mess up something that's, what?
I don't think they're playing for the man. I think they're playing for their future at United. There's a difference.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was also the history, the rivalry. They were playing probably also for that. But I guess we shall see for the next 10 Premier League games, and also in the semis and hopefully the final, if they really, 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 really value the manager. But I still feel like if they didn't trust his tactics, man, they wouldn't have gone all the way like that.
They played the occasion, boss.
We got tested twice, bro. They got ahead of us twice, and we still found the resilience to dig deep. That says something. If it was one moment, I would have been like, okay, no, you know what? We got lucky, and also it's just because whatever, they were fighting for the history of the club, and it was not really a Ten Hag related type of thing. But it's got something. This is a performance that we have to commend and say, team mentality wise, it was superb. Big shout out to Normality Channel with Riley Taylor. Hope that you're doing good, fam. Yes, that was a crazy game indeed. And I encourage you, Riley. I know you just came at the end of the stream. Kindly go to the beginning and watch at least the beginning part of the stream. And if you want a little chuckle, unless you're a Liverpool supporter. Riley, we never actually established this. Are you a Liverpool or United supporter, or what team do you support actually? Please let us know. Let us know. Your presence here is highly appreciated. I want to know more about you and the other 19 people that are tuned in, by the way. Shout out to all of you. Kindly hit the like button. If you're watching from Twitter X, you have to come over to YouTube side, it is really, 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 really where we are growing as a community. We're almost at 1K. So all I want to tell you is right now.
It's looking good.
I need to address a comment from Arten real quick before we go.
What is R10 saying? Tell R10 anything that R10 says. Tell R10. Listen, R10.
So, it's looking good.
It's looking good. Okay, what did R10 say? Let's see.
He said, "Manj, what will you say if we get FA Cup and the top 4? That's decent. Give it one more year, but FA Cup, they both are a must. But I don't see it happening. I think we will see when we get them out of time, man. It's too early to say. Way too early to say.
It's too early. It's too early. So actually, it's a good question that R10 that you brought up, because Ronald was curious about. Well, we might as well wait for when Ronald is here, and we can actually talk about this when we're doing the FA Cup semi-final preview. You know, this is gonna be a big game. So shout out to all the people that are tuned in. Now more people are tuning in as well. Closing shop, man. So wait. Oh wait. They didn't hear you. Brendan was asking, is Papi talking to himself? No, I was talking to Manj. I hope you guys heard Manj's answer to your question, R10. Yeah.
I hope they did.
Mark said, isn't this 2 undefeated games this season facing Liverpool? Ten Hag done it twice. He's done the double. He's parked the double-decker bus on Klopp. So big shout out to Ten Hag for that. No, for real. I hope he can do it the 3rd time. We need to derail that title charge. That would really, 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 really make the season a little more, uplifting, because it's been doom and
words.
gloom. Which words?
We must.
Right? I will be there, said R10, by the way, as well. R10 heard you. Riley is Southgate in. Riley, let us know, which club do you support? Mark is still not content with the Dallo grade, by the way. Dallo, he says we're robbing Dallo like the referee was robbing us. So let's see. We gave Dallo an A. It's a solid A.
Yeah,
I know he's your young boy, but he Mark does not want Dallo and Wan-Bissaka to have the same grade, I think I think that's
what
what
I'm
it
about
is.
to say, bots.
Move, man. Let's move on. Oh boy. But don't make me cue it up right now on stream, bro. Hold on. Let's see. Where's that sound?
Do it when I'm not here.
I'll do it when you're not here. Me, I'm shameless like that. I can be like, all right, let's work on it on the stream with everybody watching. Let's see. All right, here we go. I'll do it when you're not here. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, guys, big shout out to you guys for being here and participating in this conversation. What a win. What a crazy game. I just want to just go ahead and say, we have to carry this. We have to carry this on to the next level, because opportunity is there to stop the 3rd, trophy that they're going for. And it's not really just about stopping Liverpool. It's more about us picking up and building on this momentum and trying to, end this season in a positive way, because we really need it. We need to figure out how to squeeze our way into top 4, It's there. The door is kind of ajar, looking at how Villa and Spurs have been performing. So this is the opportunity for us to build on this. So I hope that this positivity rubs off to everybody that is, in this Manchester United community. I actually want to commend, as we're closing, I want to commend Flex. He's one of the content creators from United View. He actually was so confident that we were gonna win. Matter of fact, because I enjoyed, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now. I'm gonna add this to the stream so you can see how how confident he was going into this game. And I I want to give people the respect that they deserve, just like Mark, for all that. Check this out. Check this out. Listen to the chest that this man is speaking with. Hey yo.
All of it. All of that. All of that. All of that. All of that.
Listen here.
Recording.
Oh, we gonna get an ad, of course. Here we go. Boom. It was here. He went on national TV, national radio.
4-0 Liverpool.
Good. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-all. Who knows?
I can't see a way United win. I can't. I'm being very serious. I mean, I know.
Well, I'm glad you said that because on Monday I'm gonna be here.
I will be here with you. So I just don't see how.
Well,
I don't see how it happened.
Listen, you saw that, and then he goes.
Man United are going to win.
How about for the semi?
I said you don't see how you can lose.
You sound very, very confident.
Man United are going to win.
How about for the semi-final?
I'll be honest with you, I might have to come up for this game just to see what you're like. just to see what you're like.
Figure flex, man. He was like in every platform saying, we're gonna win. And you know, this is nice to see when people are just like so confident, you know, and that's the Man United way of believing in your team, you know. Through all, we know that we can still do it. Mark says if he gets a B, so does Wan-Bissaka. Boat's forcing my hand, says Mark. Yo, who is Riley? The Ryan Giggs fan who got a jersey from. Mark, you causing trouble with that. I don't. I'm really curious who Riley Taylor is. I really encourage you, Riley Taylor, to come into the stream one time. You know, you're a welcome member over here, by the way. So yeah, shout out to you for tuning in. Shout out to eriktenhag and to the Manchester United army. And what a win. I am so happy that this game ended in a fairy tale, 7-goal thriller, and it ended in the way that we wanted. So closing up shop. Any final statements as we before I go to the outro?
Final statements. Thanks for having me on. Apologies for the poor internet. I think the Liverpool fans have cut me off today. For me, it's been a great stream. Great to talk about it. We'll preview the commentary stream in about a few weeks' time, closer to the time. Stay tuned for that. Big up to the chat, and I'll be back next time. Have a good night, people. I'm out.
Big shout out to you, men like Manj in the building. I appreciate you, fam. And I appreciate you guys in the chat as well. Mark, R10, Brendan, Yale, Riley Taylor, Mitch, Box, everybody that participated in the grading as well. Superfly as always. I appreciate you guys so much. Lots of love and gratitude from me. I wish you. It's going to be a good week. It's already going to be a good week. It started off great. And let's hope we see some Liverpool, some Scousers along the way, Until then, until next time, I'll be chilling like this looking for the Scousers. All right, we out of here.
So, it's looking good.
It's looking fantastic. Football power